Godkins, gadzooks. Look at that old spook of spooks. Who's that coming down the street? Are they shovels or are they feet? Lean and lanky, skin and bone, with clothes a scarecrow would hate to own. Yet he has a certain air, debonair and devil may care. It's the new schoolmaster, what's his name? It's the rat!
Hello, everybody. It is. It's that time again. It's that time of again. It is Wednesday. 9/23/2020. All right, I'm gonna open the show with a couple of things that are normal, and a couple of things that are not normal. I'm gonna start off the show with the normalness. I'll say it's episode 249. And I am Nick the Rat, coming to you live from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Still in the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised in the guts, in the feces. You can no longer shit on the subways, otherwise you will be reprimanded. Of New York City. That's where I've been born and raised. This place has turned into shit. It's turned into a shithole. But then again, I think from the shit phoenix will rise, because it started. Okay, let's first start with this beer. We have a lot to talk about tonight, and nothing like a 40 ounce of Budweiser is going to help us get us through this. Manhattan's sucked for a long time. It's safer, but it's going to become unsafe again. Probably unsafe and uncouth, but hopefully all the money will leave, and the offices from giant corporations fucking raping the rent of the fucking storefronts in Manhattan will disappear. And then it will become a complete shithole, and then the artist will come back and reinvigorate it. That's the only thing I could hope for. Let's also talk about the... if you're watching the video on Twitch, you'll notice that I have shaved my beard off. Shaved it off. It's gone. And there's a reason for it, and I will discuss this right now. A few years ago, yeah, this goes back up more than a little while ago. You know, a lot of people don't like to talk about medical issues, and I don't either. This is not really a medical issue. This was just like a random happening in my life, and it sucked. But you know, whatever. You know, life sucks, and then you die. So try to do something different every day, because why the fuck not? So I was in New Orleans. I think about in 2000. And I don't know, it was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. It was a while ago. It was a pretty long time. And for some weird reason, part of my beard, like a chunk of it, over here on my chin, just fucking vanished. There's a big old chunk. I actually went to the doctor. I was like, doctor, my beard's disappearing in patches. It's like alopecia. But in that patch, it grew back. It did look like there was like this scrape mark on my face. I think there's demons in my sleep or something. It's weird that are attacking my facial hair. So then I had to shave down. I had like a mustache. It was all weird looking. Nick the Rat with a mustache I look like a weird perverted baseball player. So I lived through it. I just whatever. I have a patch of circle of hairlessness on my face, and then it went away. It disappeared. Like the hair just grew back one day, and then I was growing this beard out for a long time. I just fucking fuck it. I'm just gonna see what I could do with this thing, and it was like a chia pet. It might have been New Orleans voodoo. I'm sorry if I'm boring people with this story, but whatever. I just feel like I need to get this off my chest because I got a lot of chest hair, and maybe this story will make it disappear naturally. And then I was trimming my mustache one day, and I trimmed too close in one area, like over here. It was right here, and I was like, oh fuck, And when you mess up and you trim too much, like for the past 3 or 4 weeks, I had this big old missing spot. But I was like, it'll grow back. And it wasn't growing back. And then I was like, I got to trim this beard. So I was trimming the beard down. And then I noticed that the part that I cut with a scissor, it never grew back. I got like a clean patch right here. It's like hairless, completely hairless. There's no little stubble even growing there. Then I was like, fuck, I gotta shave it all off. So I just shaved it all off, and now I look like I'm 10. This is great. I'm gonna go rob a liquor store. Anyway, tonight we are having fun with Halloween. We're extending Halloween forever until whenever I don't want to do it anymore. The ears are still hairy, yes. The hairy ears are going to always be hairy. But now you know the personal life of Nick the Rat's beard. No, we're not going to play This Is Halloween. I can't play any music on this show that is copyright Progo. The man is trying to stifle creation, trying to fuck up culture, trying to shut us down. But that's fine, because, life will find a way. I'm using this new NVIDIA fake-ass green screen thing going on here. I don't know what's happening. I feel like I'm in a whole nother universe. I got, bit by a vampire. Maybe that's what made my hair fall off and turn me young. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we got scary stories tonight. It's a Halloween all year. Fuck it. We're doing it. It's all the time Halloween. We're going to there's seats that are... I'll bring the beard back for you, baby. I want you to squirt on my face. So if the tickler does that for you, it's coming back. All right, let's go to some music. We'll be back with more Nick the Rat Radio. We have a lot of show to go through. We have stories from Mystery Man. We don't have news. We have music. We have some donations. We didn't get any P.O. Box goods. Sorry, nothing in the P.O. Box to open up and get stuck inside of this week. We got a couple of voicemails, not many. You could leave a voicemail at 917-719-5923. You could also listen to this song by Electronic Senses with Nebula. And hopefully you'll stick around for more Nick the Rat Radio.
Nick the Rat. Oh, man. Blitz, who you calling chicken, yo?
Want to take a ride? From the dark sewer in the filthy American Northeast, it's Nick the Rat Radio with your host, Nick the Rat. Now, here's Nick.
Hello, everybody. This is Nick. We're coming to you live from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. That is the lovely Dame Jennifer. I got a art finally finished for her to send out to her. I think I do. Yeah, I got a little package. I'm gonna have to send that off to her. Man, gotta go to the Carolinas to go down there and chill out and get some beers with her. And that should be pretty cool. Wait, hold on. Where's the camera? Bam. All right. We're finally back. We're back, everybody. Beer is good. I feel like a ghost. I feel strange tonight. And life is becoming very strange. I don't know if it's because I got bit on the throat by a vampire, or if because maybe I got hit by a truck and I didn't notice, and what makes me me and you? I don't know. Maybe you're not really here. Maybe I'm just talking to myself, which I think I am doing right now. But if you call me, you could figure this out for me. You can call me at 917-719-5923 and prove to me that I'm not here alone. But don't do it yet because the phone line's not open. I'll probably open the phone lines very soon. But if you do call me now, you're going to get a voicemail message, and it's going to say something about leaving a message after the beep, and then after the beep, you could do something and leave a message, sort of like this person did.
Hey, Nick. A little fun tip. Next time you shave your mustache, or you shave Zindu's pussy, or one of his penises, lick that area. Just feel that stubble tingle. Oh, fuck. Your stream cut out. Anyway, you're back. Oh, fuck. God damn it, I gotta check my Wi-Fi, reset my router. Anyway, yeah, lick that area. Oh, it's wild. Like, if you ever shave your mustache and lick your upper lip, or if you shave your head, have a bitch lick your head. They go wild. They're like, oh my god, that feels amazing. Because, you know, you got the skin oils and that little tiny stubble. Whoa, hey, the stream is backing off. Anyway, yeah, good times for all. Lick that shaven area, whatever, wherever. You'll love it.
Is that what happened? Did I lick Zindu's private area, which caused this whole thing to happen here? Hold on one second. There's some weird shit going on behind me here. Let me just try to fix this here. Hold on one second, everybody. If you're not tuned into the video, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you're watching this on Twitch, then you do know what I'm talking about. Or if you're watching this also on the YouTubes with the video, there's a couple people that go. The weird thing is I post the show earlier to YouTube because it takes me a little while to work on the show art. The last week's show didn't come out until this week because it was taking me forever to do the show art. And then I put the cover art up on Redbubble, and I slapped that on some weird products as well, trying to make that look cool. But yeah, that's what I've been. I've been doing all that stuff. I'm getting ready for Halloween. Just watching scary stuff. Feeling creeped out. Paying Mystery Man lots of money to read me scary stories. Illuminati has sent a scary story last week, and it was only part 1. Part 2 is not coming this week. I'm giving you the teaser. This is the long teaser for part 2 next week for that. Man, nothing like drinking a 40 ounce of Budweiser. Tis good, my friends. Tis good. Maybe we should. Diane, do we have any gas blasts? If you email nick@nicktherat.com and put gas blast in the title, I'll read it on the show. It's true. Well, at least mostly true. Sometimes I lose a brass monkey. Sir Seat Sitter, a brass monkey is getting like one of those little orange juice boxes, like the little cartons, and then getting a 40 ounce of Old English and drinking enough Old English to pour the carton of orange juice into it. And then you shake that up, and then you have yourself a brass monkey. I've had a few of those in my time. Not doing that tonight. I'm just drinking a 40 ounce of Budweiser. Blech. I think it's European now, so that's okay. Not disgusting. It's good. Screw it. Jeez. Grow some balls. You know, that's the weird thing about you humans out there. There's a lot of people that are just like, that'll never work. Screw you. But, there must have been so many people that have done that throughout their life. Like banana pancakes. Like, the first guy that made banana pancakes, there's probably like 30 people looking like, they're like, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. And then one day, one of those assholes grew a pair of balls, and they licked the pancake. They were like, and they're like, oh shit, these banana pancakes are the bomb. Peanut butter cup pancakes? Ned, get the fuck out of the chat room. Somebody kick him. That's fucking disgusting. Get out of here. Banana pancakes are fine, but don't talk about peanut butter pancakes. Gross. We have a certain standard of quality in the sewer over here. Gas blast. Looks like we have about 500 of them. I'm only going to read one. Thank you for kicking that. Ned, get your peanut butter pancakes the fuck out of here. Yeah. Definitely best blasted him out of here. Let's see. Your tongue's penetration. Oh, geez. What is this? Your tongue's penetrations relieves all constipation. Now the gas blasts must flow to your shoes. Who let Ned back in here? Oh, that was a troll. Okay. All right, we got some scary stories coming up. Should I play a scary story now? Should I start it off with a scary story and then no? You know what? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We need the show to flow because there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, you got like a 6-hour long show? Fuck you. I don't care about your show then. It has to be an hour for me to care about it, and that's probably why. Do the rat thing. That's probably why Origins of Things and stuff is doing better than Nick the Rat Radio. I've been working on this show every Wednesday for the past 3 years, I guess. Every Wednesday. Didn't miss one Wednesday. I went around the world and I didn't miss a show. I was sick, didn't miss a show. a whole bunch of shit. But let me tell you, I forget what I was talking about. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you I forgot what I was talking about, but I know I've been working on Origins of Things and stuff with Illuminatia for 5 episodes now, and it's already getting more hits. Get more hits than my show. Oh, and let me tell you, I don't have the RSS feed set up for it yet, but my RSS feed was fucked for a little bit. And it's funny because whenever my show's fucked up, there'll be like one person about a week later. They'll be like, oh, by the way, my friend, I like your show, but your shit's fucked. I'm like, oh, man, somebody should have realized this a lot longer than you, new listener to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. It turned out GoDaddy, my server sucks, and somebody's just pumping some bullshit PHP files into my server, and they're accepting it not through my connection, and they're spamming my shit. And then when you try to download the show from the RSS feed, it's slow as shit. You know, fuck GoDaddy, man. GoDaddy, suck a dick. We're gonna listen to some music. We'll be right back with some. We'll do the donation segments, then we'll open the phone lines. We're going to do some scary stories, too. We got scary stories, people. You have to stick around for the good stuff. I don't like to give people the good stuff right away. I like when people stick around for it. And once you stick around for the good stuff, then you get the good stuff. I don't like to give it to people really quickly. If you're not in for the long haul, if you're not in for the 3, 4 or 5 hour show of a single psychopathic rat talking to himself, then I don't care. Oh, yeah, also, the Twitch, IRC, Discord, chat, Cumberland was fixed by NodeBit. Just want to say thank you to NodeBit for fixing that. If you're in Twitch and you chat, it's going to show up down there. If you're in IRC and you chat, or if you're in the Discord and you chat, it's going to show up down there. It's all going to show up right down there. Bam. In one little sweet fucking package of thank you, NodeBit. Somebody fuck chat up in the chat. Yeah, there's a whole little fun section going on. If you could, you weren't able, the GoDaddy PHP attack that happened on me, which they were like, they weren't attacking you, they were just attacking the internet. There's a lot of just, bots attacking the internet, but GoDaddy's got to fucking up their game and fix their shit. You can't just have a server and be like, oh, you're on it with fucking flaws. Thank you, assholes. If you did a Google search for my site, you'd find it, and if you clicked it, it would just not load. That's what the PHP attack did. And it would send out a whole bunch of porn and spam. Anyway, let's just do a tune. We'll be back with more Nick the Rat, and we'll have some scary stories and all that stuff. But right now, we're going to have Gambian Music Art Chant Dem Down 4. Feel good.
Fire, I will sound and power, bust it bongo. Lightning and thunder, I beam sound and fire. Lightning and thunder, anytime me come around, yeah, that fire. Them wonder who am I and where me from when me hold the microphone. Me nah know Jamaican neither, Bahamian, man not real African. Me is a true Rasta man. The silent pattern when no say back my adi man. Kaya so me no come fishing no slag me song. Mana grandpa kick out with the words for one sound. Now promote no wrong man well from me tongue. I know me that the man who did chant down Mr. Wrong. I chant them down, chamana chant them down. I was for one sound I used to burn them down. Chant them down, Jolofaria chant them down. Anytime me come feel burn them down. Music and me weapon, word find sound me ammunition. To me the on a mission, thy purpose is to uplift the nation. Me future who a man, righteousness and division. The naughty dread intention is to burn out politician. Them tricks and them decision and make we face starvation. 90% of the population are suffer from malnutrition. So watch the situation, we all seek a solution. A revolution time we kick out world politician. Chant them down, chamana chant them down. I was for one sound I used to burn them down. Chant them down, chant them down. Anytime me come feel burn them down. Choose and right me use fi blaze the track. Cut to them one more that man I go give them enough. Coulda they get up hard dance all me ready for that. I man a plan fi stop, not even take a step back. And fi take it to the top and I let them talk it about. Who a bongo roll and who a bakuba. Tell them say bongo roll them on me baka. Bakuba iron warrior. Mass up the place with coal, sun and fire. Cause we are rock the kids, the youngest and the elders. If an equal right and justice man, I boss it over. Chant them down, chamana, chant them down. I was for one sound I used to burn them down. Chant them down, John Warrior, chant them down. Anytime me come feel burn them down. Lightning and thunder, a brimstone and fire. Lightning and thunder, anytime me come around, I Two-Stone Records, banging.
All right, okay, we got to do the donation segment, then we'll open the phone lines. I think that the people that actually donate to the show should be mentioned before the show starts. If you haven't noticed, the show hasn't even started yet. That's I like to stretch things out. It's like Play-Doh. I haven't even played the first of the 3 segments that Mystery Man sent me, and I'm going to read donations right now. I'm talking about a ballsy podcast. Holy shit, there's a big old list of donators this week. This is also only the PayPal donations. If you go to nicktherat.com or nicktheratradio.com and click donate, this is not the people that are donating through Twitch. If they do, it might show up. I don't know if it's going to show up on the thing if they donate. It hasn't never. It's not going to show up on. I'll thank you later if you donate on Twitch. You know, personally, I'll pat you on the genitalia. All right, let's see here. We got PayPal sending me a bill. No, that's not what we want. We want donations. Let's see what we got here. Oh my God. People, come on. You got to stop doing this. The first PayPal donation is a huge one. This one, oh boy. I wasn't expecting this here. You may refer to me as Sir Semi-Norwegian from No Agenda, expecting to be knighted on episode 1278. I've listened to 4 to 5 shows from Nick the Rat this week while at work. I still have no idea, no clue as to what I've actually listened to. But keep it up. $100 million. Holy shit, Sir Semi-Norwegian. I'm going to send him a little care package. I'm also going to send little Dame Jennifer a care package as well. Let's keep going through here. Holy shit, that's very gracious of you. Thanks so much. Let's see. If you don't write a message, I'll just read your initials in the donation amount. We have PC with 10. We have MA with the 420 subscription donation. MA, I just want to say, to you. Thank you so much, MA. The people with the initials, they know who they are because they know their initial letters. LCI, still have to figure this one out here. This LCI has been here forever, man, and I just got to figure out what's going on with them. I have to contact them. 420, thank you so much. Act Jew, what are they talking? Gay Pal and I. What is going on in my chat room? I need to. We banned NetNet. We could ban other people here. We could. Let's see. We have a JF with 669 and no note here. But I do want to say that if you ever have a story, you should tell it to a hog in the smoker. Take with that what you will. MY 420, no note. MY's been around forever. Thank you so much, MY. You've been an amazing supporter of the show. Oh, we have a 420 with a special instructions to the seller. Dear Mr. Rat, you are a national treasure. But not like the Nick Cage movie, which I haven't seen. KS. Man, I thought you were talking about the Nick Cage movie. I love that. It's a great movie. Holy scrambolis. This one just came in over the transom. We have instructions to the seller. Special instructions. Okay, if money is needed, use it. Otherwise, save it. NetNed. $50 billion. And we still kicked him and banned him from the chat room. All right, look. It doesn't matter how much money you give me, even if it's $50 billion that NetNed gave me, you could still get banned from the chat room. So you better watch your language in there. It's a dangerous situation. We have one more donation. This is great. This is a lot of support this week. Oh crap! I don't have to mess up your name, but we have $500 trillion from. There's no note here. It's from a DM though. Somebody slid into my DMs and gave me $500 million. I'm probably the richest guy in podcasting. You know, Joe Rogan, Adam Curry. Those guys have nothing. Just Horowitz. Jeez. Nick the Rat's new high roller. Don't send a bag of dicks, please. I have a whole closet full of dicks. We're going to listen to another tune. We're going to come back. You know what? Maybe we should play a story. I've teased this too long. I said the donations. We're going to play a story from Mystery Man for the Halloween holidays. It's going to be crazy. It's going to blow your mind. You're going to be scared. You're not be able to sleep alone. You're going to have to take your feet and you're going to have to bring them under the covers when you sleep at night. Because there's going to be goblins grabbing at your toes and licking them and fucking sticking their finger between each toe. Like finger fucking your toes. It's going to be really gross. You're going to be scared to go to bed tonight. You're not going to want to go to bed. That's how scary this story is. Diane, can you play that? Not that scary. But Diane just said that if you're old and have a weak heart, maybe you want to tune out now because this might be too scary for you. Mystery Man with not Bigfoot assault, just scary, spooky, pre-ween Halloween spooky stories.
My name is Mystery Man. Tonight, I have a very spooky story to tell you. It doesn't involve Bigfoot, but that's okay. Halloween revolves around other creatures larger than Bigfoot. This story doesn't do that. I think it takes place around a very small creature. Possibly a homeless one. The story began in a small city in America. The city's name was Spearfish. It was located in South Dakota. A man named Stills P. Water just moved into town and was looking for work at the Millstone Diner so he could help pay back some loan sharks he owed. He landed the job as a cook, and he turned it out to be a damn good cook. So good that folk from all over South Dakota would come to the diner just for a taste of his exquisite plant-based burgers and pie. Oh yes, he made amazing pie. Cherry was his specialty. One day, the taste of his pie caught the tongue of an attractive young woman named Annie. Annie demanded to meet the chef who made her this pie, and that made her drool all over herself in a fit of passionate noms. From the kitchen, out came Stills, who told Annie all about his superior pie recipe and his theories on life. They spoke well into the evening. Stills was smitten by Annie, and Annie seemed to enjoy his time as well. She asked him to the yearly Halloween sock hop at St. Joseph's Church down the street. He accepted with a smile and awaited for the party so he could be with her again. 'Twas the night before Halloween, and the local Spearfish yearly Halloween church sock hop was just starting. In walked Stills, who thought it would be humorous to go to the sock hop dressed as a classical-looking waitress wearing black and white jagged striped socks. He saw Annie near the back of the church dressed as an FBI agent. She was talking to what looked to be a group of Chads dressed as football players. They were a loud and raucous group. When Stills approached, one of the football players, number 69, slapped his ass and was greeted by a healthy slap and a grunt from Stills. The boys backed up and gasped at the mistaken gender of Stills. And he greeted Stills with a hug and a smile. The boys backed up and gasped again. How could this, a cook in a skirt, stand in their way of uncovering the truth of what's under her suit at the sock hop? The alpha Chad, named Bro, stepped up and big-brained a way to get Stills out of the picture. "Wanna hear a scary story, bruh?" said the large, beautiful Chad. Annie was game, and Stills was actually curious himself. What could this be? Big Chad started to tell a story of the wet man of Spearfish Creek. The story was about a young traveler who was witnessing a homeless man take a shit near a creek, and he began to berate him. The man's name was Ken, and he got louder and louder as the homeless man didn't pay attention to him. And soon, Ken was over his shoulder screaming. Ken then kicked the homeless man into Spearfish Creek, who was never to be seen again. Legend has it that the homeless man now haunts the creek and will drown any newcomers to the city who pass over the creek on that night. And that night was being All Hallows Eve. That was tonight. The sock hop continued, and the Chads got mad and left early because Stills got most of Annie's attention. The party ended around midnight, and a few of the remaining people were leaving. Stills said goodnight to Annie, bowed, spade his dress, and bidded her adieu. Annie walked away, back towards her house, and Stills turned and started to walk home. As Stills was walking to his home, he came up to Spearfish Creek, and he started to think of the story he heard earlier. His nerves started to kick in, and he thought about the homeless man who might drown him as he passed over the bridge. Stills started to trot to cross over the bridge quicker. As he reached the other side, he let out a sigh. As he sighed, he felt a cold, wet hand grab his neck from behind. It smelled of feces and splashed strange, viscous fluids into his mouth and eyes. It must be the wet man of Spearfish. He struggled, but was no match for the pure strength of the wet man, and he was dragged into the river to never be seen again. The next day, as Annie went to work at the liquor store across the street from the diner, she decided to stop in to see how Stills was doing. His boss said it was strange, but he never showed up for work that day, and Stills always came in early. He was an amazing cook. He made the best fucking pie ever. She started to become worried, and she started to look, and she started to walk towards his house. As she approached the creek and the bridge, she saw his skirt. It was snagged in one of the bushes, and it was covered in what she thought was blood. But when she tasted it, it was the sweet, delicious cherry filling that was usually found inside of one of Stills' pies. The end.
Is that really that scary? I hope the other two stories you sent me, Mystery Man, were scarier, because I think actually the Zindu telling the news was scarier than that shit. That was Stillwater better like that story. I heard it was based all around Spearfish. Like there's actual locations in his neighborhood. I do like IPAs. I drink everything though. I'm a fucking lush. We're gonna listen to some music and then we're going to crack open the fucking phone lines and we're gonna talk to people. We're going to talk to you. If you call me at 917-719-5923. But first, we're going to listen to Metonia with By Relinquish. What the hell? All right, I think we're going to open the phone lines. If you want to give a call in at 917-719-5923, the phone lines are now open. We can talk about anything. It doesn't have to be a scary story. It doesn't have to be... Quarkus, it howls for you anytime you want. Ow! It's hard to do sometimes. Hold on a second. Let me work the howl in here. It's the voice. You have to like deepen the vocal cords. Ow! 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 That's not what wolves sound like. That's some janky ass shit. All right, the phone lines are now open. You could give a call in at 917-719-5923, and we could talk about whatever, like this person did on the voicemail.
Hey, Nick. This is my impersonation of you on your last episode talking about printers. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, print, fucking printer, fuck, fuckity, fucker, fuck, print. Alright, anyway. A parenting tip, or uncling tip, or whatever you got. Yeah, so I'm the coolest fucking uncle, because I bought each of my nephews a big-ass pack of camouflage Band-Aids. Oh. Yeah, they got actual camo print on them. Cool shit. Each of them came with 25 Band-Aids. These guys are both under 10, so I'm going to give them the whole box and say, here's your pack of camo Band-Aids. But I took 10 out of each pack, so I got my own pack of camo Band-Aids. Fuck yeah, I'm awesome. I love you, Nick. Come put a camo band-aid on that gaping asshole.
Holy shit. Okay, Color,
And,
you
I'll
look,
lick it.
basically, you're evil. You should be sending those camo band-aids to the U.S. military. Because when you get shot with a 45 caliber sniper rifle, you need those camo band-aids. Well, you should also need like the city version, the jungle version, and soon the space version. We're gonna be fighting guns and lasers in outer space soon. We're gonna need camo that could blend in with stars and space. Like it's basically like pure. That's what they. That's probably the. You ever see like that pure black? They got that material that's like pure black material. Doesn't let any light bounce off of it. It absorbs all the light. It's pure. That's gonna be a space camo for Space Force. I'm sure of that. It's Chexy in the chat room. How you doing, man? You taking a break from owning the noobs up in some FPSs and doing some cool design work? Hope you're having a smashing Wednesday evening out there. Because we are celebrating Halloween tonight. We're telling scary stories, spooky stuff. You want to hear something spooky that happened recently? Xbox bought Bethesda for a little bit of money. It's chump change, $7.5 billion. $7.5 billion. It's oh boy, that's a lot of money. Microsoft has all that it's not very good when there's corporations eating up other corporations, especially in the video game business world. But let's hope that maybe something good will come from this. That's all I could say. New Vegas Part 2. Even though Outer Worlds kind of sucked. Outer Worlds was made by not Bethesda. It was made by that other company. The people that made New Vegas. Oh yeah, the people that made New Vegas. I forget their name, but they're already owned by Microsoft. Obsidian is owned by Microsoft already. Now they own Bethesda, so they could probably make a proper Fallout New Vegas 2. But Outer Worlds or whatever, that it was a pretty linear. It was cool at the start, but it got to be a snooze fest and boring towards the end. I played for $1 on Xbox. It's fucking console war is stupid. They should just release it all on. There should just be like a universal. I guess that's socialism. Fuck that shit. I don't know. This is scary stories of monopolies. But it could be it was fun, but there was not that many bad guys. The story was pretty straightforward. It got repetitive towards the end. Started off the first 20 hours is good. It was good for 20 hours. Which is it's stupid for me to say that it's like a bad game. Like, I was entertained for 20 hours. That game sucked. But, it didn't really change the didn't really give nothing new. It did something. It repeated a tried and true formula that could. And once you become too powerful, it becomes too easy. It's like, okay, I maxed out my sniper rifle. I can shoot people from down the street. I can walk through the game. There needs to be a video game revolution. Maybe. I doubt it. Microsoft absorbing Bethesda and absorbing all the other groups of very talented people will create something new. That's all I could hope for, is that they make something new. But video games are very stale lately. Very stale games. You point, you click, and you get a little arrow telling you where to click. It's like, here, click here. Every video game today is basically an arrow pointing to where you have to click. maybe they could change it. I don't know. We need a little revolution. We need a video game revolution. And it's not VR, I'll tell you that. 917-719-5923. It looks like we have a voicemail that just came in.
God, Nick, I just finished listening to your last podcast. It really kind of left me winded here. Wow. Let me tell you, brother, anytime you decide to head south here in your time zone, anytime, buddy, I got a space for you, a warm bed, and if you need it, I'll open my other house to no cats, open that one up for you, and oh yeah, brother, well, just give me a heads up. Oh shit, this is live. I got the phone.
Gonna be one of those nights. Looks like the phone lines are not working right now because there's too many people calling in right now. They're like, it's midnight in the sewers. Yeah, I wouldn't go near that caller's house either. It's, you gotta be careful out there. We don't know our neighbors. There's so many people that are living around us that we don't know. And we're properly, we're scared of our neighbors. We don't like to interact with people. Because most people are assholes, number one. There seems to be a very fine line of boy, oh boy, I wish I could get to know this person, and also, boy, oh boy, I wish this person didn't exist. There seems to be a very fine line between those two mediums of reality. And when you meet somebody that's like, boy, oh boy, I wish this person was around every day, you should keep them close. You should make sure that you take that person and you put them in a little special case, and you try not to be an asshole to them, and you try to grow relationships with people that aren't assholes, because there's not many out there that aren't. But the few that aren't are they're good. They're good people. All right, let's listen to some more music, and we'll be back with more Nick the Rat Radio. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. It's been Halloween since February. So why not play one of the most popular current Halloween songs? If you don't know what it is, then you've been missing out on modern times, everybody, because Spooky Scary Skeletons is the most infectious Halloween song I've ever heard for the past 5 years. Like, in the past 5 years, the most prolific holiday song would be this. But let's hear it done by pianos by Mayu. Doe Denim in the house. Is it over? It's over. It's over. There you go, people. You lived through the most popular Halloween song that's existed in a different version over the past 5 years. Spooky, Scary Skeletons. I'm sure that song is in all of your heads already. This is weird. Usually the phone line works a little bit better than this. It looks like there's too many people calling. It's just clogging it up. All right, if you're calling 917-719-5923 right now, please stop calling. Maybe it's... I don't know what's going on with the phone line. Nine Nanners did a good cover of that. Weird. Hello, caller. Is this working?
Hey, hello, Nick. Yeah, I just wanted to call and tell you
Yeah.
your little nose whiskers, those little sticky things coming out either side of your
Caller,
mouth.
turn your radio down,
They're
caller.
really.
Caller, can you turn your
my
radio
radio?
down?
Hello. Oh.
Oh my God, caller, what are you doing over there?
Oh my fucking God! What are you doing?
What the fuck was
Nick?
that, caller? Jesus. Sorry, that caller broke my phone line. Did you hear that? I'm getting hacked. There are people DDoSing my sites. They're injecting PHP garbage into my stuff. Hello, caller. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing peachy keen, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing blueberry jeans.
Oh man, you one upped me with that one. Peachy keen, I was planning it out, and I was like, peachy keen, that's a good one. But then blueberry jeans. Then when you hit me with that, I was like, oh man, that's even better than peachy keen.
Caller. So let's forget about that, caller. Caller, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced edible underwear?
Am I supposed to be honest about this?
I don't care if you are or not. I'm just asking you a question.
Well, to be perfectly honest, yes, edible panties. When you're getting kinky with a lady, sometimes she has really dumb ideas like, hey, we're at this adult shop, we should buy edible panties. And so then I can eat her panties and then eat her pussy, you know?
Were the panties good? Did they taste good? Like, I've been around edible underwear.
No.
And
like, imagine like a really fucking stale, like fucking, like Laffy Taffy.
It's shit. It's garbage. It's a really garbage product. I don't know why they can't come out with good edible underwear. Like, I've seen Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. They had lickable wallpaper. You don't have edible fucking panties? What's going on with the world today?
I'm pretty sure they were just plastic with fucking food coloring and flavored. But while we're on the topic of good relationship advice, what do you do if your wife is real mad at you for no reason?
Oh, I have a great answer for that. Give her a back massage and tell her she's lovely.
How long have you been married, Nick?
Long enough to tell you that answer.
Right. Yeah. Well, that just seems like something that like they would hypothetically, because I'm not having this problem, obviously. But hypothetically, my wife or somebody else's wife would immediately see through that as bullshit. So
who cares? That's why it's the perfect answer. You're like, oh, here is your perfect answer that you want, but you know it's bullshit, so here you go. There is no answer to life, my friend. I'm sorry. Do you think that there's an answer to reality? Do you think there's a meaning to existence?
I saw the movie. I read the book.
Caller, really? You're gonna say 42 is the answer to everything?
I saw the movie. I read the book. I don't know. Like, was that bullshit when Hitchhiker's Guide? Were they lying to me?
I don't think they were lying to you, but I do want to know your answer though, because you're just saying 42 as a joke. Like, what is your answer to life? What is the meaning to life for you? Is it like making a great piece of work that exists after you're gone, or is it making an idea that exists after you're gone, or is it?
I don't care about anything existing after I'm gone, but I will say the most joy, and this is no kayfabe, no bullshit.
Yeah.
The most joy I've ever experienced in life is creating something. Even if that something was ridiculous, dumb, and nobody else would enjoy it, the joy you get out of making something, like what you're doing right now, what you do on your show.
Yeah.
That's like probably one of the happy, if you're like me, that's probably one of the happiest, that's probably one of the most things that makes you the most happy. And I agree with that, man.
Yeah, I am pretty happy.
No matter what, like I make music, I do a podcast, like that shit's like the most fun I have.
So creation is your route to happiness is creation.
From like whether you want to take it from the Hindu perspective or the jihad Islamic perspective or
Perhaps.
the Christian
I want to take it from
perspective, Durka Muhammad Jihad. Every religion basically says the same thing, and it's we're made in the image of God, and if God created us, then he created us. If we're in the image of God, then we are also supposed to create things, because God, if God's real, look around you. He created all this. We're made in his image, so we're creating shit too.
Do you think
otherwise you're not a god?
Do you think God went to the bathroom? Do you think he peed and pooped and puked, sweated, sweat?
My parents used to tell me every time it thundered that was God's farts.
Oh, so I think. Do you think excretion is part of creation? Do you think when you poop, you're creating something? Do you think when you... Caller? Caller, are you there?
Number 2 or number 3? What kind of excretion are we talking about?
I'm talking about any type of... Do you think excretion is creation? Is excretion creation?
Okay, let's break it down in 3 parts. Number 1, urine. Is usually, I wouldn't consider that creation unless you're using it to water plants. Then you could maybe count that.
Okay.
Number 2 is definitely creation, because why else would you have the sewers if you didn't have number 2 to flow through it? So that's that just gives you a job every time I take a shit. Number 3, definitely creation, because number 3 is semen. And so if you come inside the right vagina, you're creating a baby.
But what about sweat and puke?
All excretion is creation, and by definition, excretion is creation. Or no, sorry. By definition, creation is an excretion, because you're excretiating an idea into the universe.
They should call it creextriation.
You know what creatine is?
It's a protein. It's a bone. It's a protein bone. It's a protein bone.
Creatine's a bone broth. Infowars.com. No, creatine is. I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is. So I'm kind of talking out my ass. But it's something that everybody I know who works out a lot takes. But I've watched people, swear to God, rail it. I've watched people snort lines of creatine like it was cocaine.
Did you ever snort
and I don't know why.
You ever snort a pixie stick?
Yeah, in like 3rd grade.
Fuck yeah. I think, well, it's when you it's like the people that snort creatine are the same people that, it's like the adults that they miss the pixie snorting. They're like, man, I never snorted pixie. I'm gonna snort this creatine.
Do you like the band The Pixies? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
They're good, yeah.
Fight Club? Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't snort a pixie stick at their show, but I did see their show, and I watched people snort things that weren't pixie sticks. So does that count for anything?
Man, I was in a dive bar in New York City once, and a girl was snorting coke in a bathroom, and she fell out of the bathroom in front of the feet of me and my friend. Like she just, like we knew she just did like a line of coke off of the toilet, and like pulled her head back and fell out of the fucking bathroom onto the floor in front of us, and we were like, "All right, well, move. We gotta use the pisser."
Well, did she fall or did she dive onto the floor? Because I've always wondered why it was a dive bar. Like, you're not supposed to dive into a shallow pool, but like, why do they call it a dive bar? Like, is there like diving boards? Like, I never understood that.
It's a cheap alcohol, I guess. That's what I would consider a dive bar. I would say a cheap alcohol equals dive bar. But
dub bar or dive bar?
DIVE, like a dive. Like it's just like it's like a shithole. It's like wow, if I go in there I might get peed on. But there's cheap alcohol.
Back that up. Dive bar?
It's a wet hole. It's a very moist area. Is a dive bar. I don't know.
I've been to plenty of bars. I've been to the bars where you can smoke cigarettes inside and the jukebox can play dirty songs. I've never once heard anybody called a dive bar, but that's probably because I live in the real America and not New York.
Oh, well, okay. Well, what's real America? Where are you located, caller? You could disclose this. This is only a conversation between you and me. Nobody else is listening.
Oh, listening?
No, nobody.
Yeah,
just you and me.
I'm in Tennessee, but I'm thinking about moving because I got to get out of here, so I might move to another part of Tennessee.
Well, a Tennessee dive bar is basically a bar that doesn't have more than 10 people.
Okay, so diving bar'd be.
Caller, do you like Dungeons and Dragons?
I like Dungeons and Dragons.
Did I just get hung up on? Because I asked him about a dungeon. Chexy, have you ever been to a dive bar? What is a dive bar in your opinion, Chexy? GURPS is dope. I like GURPS. In Chexy's opinion. Dive bar is a shitty cheap bar. Yeah, that's what I was basically saying. I was saying it's a cheap bar. Like a hole in the wall. There's people doing coke in the bathrooms, and the beer is like $5 if you're lucky. But I don't think those. I don't even fucking know it exists today. I just drink in my house is a dive bar. GURPS Cyberpunk. What's going on over here? Oh, we should listen to music. We're going to be right back to more Nick the Rat Radio after we hear this year's song by Nate Sassoon with Neo Manhattan. This makes me think of dive bars and the new future of Manhattan after all the stores. Do you know how much it fucking costs to rent like 1,000 square feet for a location in Manhattan? It's like $17,000 plus a month. And there's nobody there now, and it's all going to vanish, and fuck Manhattan. I hope it all burns, and I hope from the feces, there's like a feces phoenix. A phoenix. Neo Manhattan 2020.
Attention, residents of Manhattan. The island is on lockdown. Every rogue machine is a potential threat. Stay in your homes. Every domestic control and self-aware machine.
1871. One of the gaily decorated dives where young ladies dispensed refreshments to thirsty souls. It appears again in 1882. Then, in an 1883 edition of Harper's Magazine, opium smoking dives It is directly used in reference to a tavern in 1886. A grand entrance takes the place of the tavern, which is relegated to down below.
way back home. Not sure exactly how it's gonna happen, but this feels right. I think I have an idea. It'll all be alright.
Yeehaw! Do you need a pumpkin carved? Are you too damn lazy to do it yourself? Well, we here at Carve R Us will carve the fuck out of pumpkin for you. Yeehaw! And don't forget us when November comes. We also do turkeys for Thanksgiving, and we can get rid of your Christmas trees for you too. What do we do the rest of the year, you ask? Circumcisions. Yeehaw! Call us now, 917-719-5923.
During this time of year, it's hard for a lot of us, especially the pumpkins. Please donate to the Dark Sewer Network today and help protect the pumpkins of the world. 917-719-5923. Donate today.
Hello? Hi, is this thing on? Is this working? Hi. Stillwater, I don't think you missed anything. You're from Spearfish? South Dakota? I wonder if you work at that diner that person works at that was there. Hi, everybody. We're talking about fun stuff tonight. Halloween. Because I think we're all going crazy from everything happening in the real world today. Let's listen to another story by Mystery Man. Actually, I don't know if he makes these stories. I have no idea where he gets these stories from. All I know is I'm paying him, and I actually started paying him more than... Don't tell Zindu. Don't tell Zindu. But I've been paying Mystery Man more than Zindu lately, because he's been showing his face around the office more. And, sorry, Zindu, you gotta show up to work to make that money. So let's listen to Mystery Man story for Halloween, part 2.
Hey everybody, this is not Mystery Man.
What?
I might have hit him in the head. I found out he was taking up my airtime. I've been wanting to do the news, but there's no news, and I've been put on hold by the scientists in the Dark Sewer Network, and I've been listening to the show. It turns out that Mystery Man's been making a little bit of a comeback with all these stories he's been doing. So I might have bopped him on the head. You know, I was just playing a game, you know, twist it, hit it, bop it, rape it, kill it, eat it. But, you know, things might have got a little out of hand in the sewer, but he might be back soon. Oh, man. Mystery Man's not looking good there, Nick. You might want to think about maybe changing his payroll over to my name and social security number. Even though, yeah, I'm still working on getting a social, okay, Nick? Yeah, I know. You've been telling me this whole time that if I really want to get paid, if I want to raise, I'll do that. Yeah, but anyway, look, maybe I'll eat him. Okay, I'm gonna eat him, and then I'll be back full time. I'll be reading stories to you guys. What do you guys like? Stories? Is that what Mystery Man was doing? He's telling you some scary stories. Hold on a second. I got a book right here. Let me open this big old. It's a dusty tomb. Okay, let me open this here book. This is a book that I usually like to read during Halloween. It's poems by our Lord and Savior Cthulhu. All right, I'm just going to flip to a random page and read one of his poems. He's got really great stories, Cthulhu, here. So I'm going to read you one of these right now. Let's flip here. Okay, this looks short enough for me to read to you and not fucking want to shoot myself in the face. All right, this is written by our Lord and Savior Cthulhu. You have to say that before you read each one, otherwise you'll burn forever in a fiery pit of hell. It's not really hell, it's more like a vinegar bath and you have no skin. He gets creative with this shit. Okay, let's read this one. This is a personal favorite. They're all my personal favorite. Hold on, I need a beverage for this. Can't believe I'm getting to read to you from my favorite book of Cthulhu's poetry here. Hold on. All right. Now, if you're listening to this, please try not to go insane. Because don't sue Nick. He's my only source of income. And I need more bread. All right, let's see here. He doesn't even title his poems. That's how badass Cthulhu is. Just gonna read it to you here. All right, here we go. You ready to move? Here we go. Okay, yeah. How to tell you what you can see. If only you would let me in. Your life as is. A vision bred from dumb luck. A vision very thin. You are sucked in by stories, fame, a sense of being a part of the lie. The sense of real reality. Even the slightest whiff makes your strongest cry. The body is a stone. In it, you are weighed down. You are its slave until it dies. But give me your body, and this fate you will not suffer. Your mind will be free, and body never dry. Through your language, it's hard to describe how this reality isn't real. Come to be accepted with me. Us all is, and go beyond earthly senses. Soon, you will experience a new type of feel. If not, then learn of that which I cannot, what you would call the afterlife, and how that existence really feels. I fucking love it. Poem from good old Cthulhu. Maybe I'll come back later and have sex with Mystery Man's corpse as I read you another poem from Cthulhu. I'll see you later, Nick. You better up my paycheck, you motherfucker. I'm watching you sleep. Oh yeah, happy Halloween, too.
And can you please check in on Mystery Man? See how he's doing? Oh shit. Yeah. Check the tracker on him. God damn it. Fuck it. These levels on this audio is very hard to get right. Well, I hope everybody's having a great time tonight. Zindu's out there getting his bread, and I'm getting a lot of weird audio glitches in my system. Might be the alcohol or the weed. Probably the alcohol. Maybe let's do a little musical interlude. I thought we were gonna hear Mystery Man, not Zindu tonight. I couldn't have predicted this happening. This is fucking weird.
Excellent!
No, it's not excellent. Not excellent. Fucking this. 917-719-5923.
Turn your goddamn radio down! Motherfucker. Turn your radio down! Fuck!
Lay Gang with Heartbreaker. Turn that shit down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down.
Hey, Nick. I didn't really need your reply, so I just figured I'd fucking call during one of those songs you play. Nah, it's decent. I could listen to it if I was jerking off. But, yeah. Hey, Nick. You and I got an honest question for you. I need your gamer type opinion and advice or really honest opinion, because you're about as old as me. I mean, as my first jar of jizz.
All right, spit it out.
So
Spit it out, brother.
and I, my jar of jizz, we're about the same age. So I need to know, because I've been jerking off for about as long as you've been alive.
Oh.
But Nicky, hey buddy. What
Is he going to ask an actual question? All right, let's listen to it.
is your honest opinion?
All right.
Honest insight. I'm talking serious, deep thought.
On what? What? Hello? 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 Did you guys hear about Russian Jesus? Russian Jesus is crazy. This is an actual thing, too. He was arrested by Russia because he was saying he was Jesus. I have a question here. Okay. Apparently the clip's not playing the audio. It's just music. Russian special forces have arrested a man named Jesus of Siberia. The Russians have arrested a man claiming to be Jesus. Investigators say that Sergei Tarap solicited funds from disciples. He said he was Jesus. Former church police Okay, look. There's a lot of people out there. He's Russian. He's a Russian Jesus. People give their money to people. I'm the rodent Nick the Rat. I'm a rat, Nick the Rat. I hope I don't get arrested by Russian police. Also, Russia says that they own Venus now too. There's life on Venus. Has anybody else here heard this? There's life on Venus. There's space wars. There's satellites with lasers that could fucking fry your brain with 5G radiation. And there's life on Venus, and Russia is claiming to own it. Is the next war gonna be on Venus? I hope so. Because I could send my penis to Venus. To Venus for all of us. Oh boy. Hello? Oh crap. The voicemail is the voice line is so full. There's people trying to call right now, but I can't take their call. I have to play more. I have to play another. I think we have to go to another music break. We have to go to another music. SRO artist Black Arm Band. We'll be right back. More Nick the Rat. Fuck. What the fuck's going on here? Come on, Diane.
Wenyo, yagalo yulang ha. Ngali kumrang ha. Ngali go yagalo. Yarudu yula. Nirinja. Kingi chokanang ha. Yagalo yula. Ngali kumrang ha. Nirinja ha. Williani. Ngali kumrang ha. Yula yarudu ha. Ngali kumranga ngai nyawanga nyuni mer ngai nyawanga yagalo yolanga ngali ga yagalo magalanga Jogabiri, Magulanga, Ani, Jogabiri. Yarada Yolanga. Yarada Yolanga, Naligo Yagalo, Yaradanga, Jingi Jogananga, Ani Joga Biringa, Yarada Yolanga, Yarada Yolanga.
You ever wonder why, like, if the authorities, if they don't approve of a third party message, like, if there's a person in power, they're like over here, they're up here, they're in power, they're like, hey, I'm on top of the cake over here, I'm having a fun time, good time on top of the cake, and then there's somebody over here, it's like, I'm shitting inside of your cake. I'm inside your cake. I'm taking a shit in your cake. Okay, so we got the top guy and the cake shitter. Okay, we got those two people. We have them at play. Now, will the top guy care if the shit people are in there? And isn't the more that the top guy gives the shit community under the cake attention, the more that people will recognize? It's like the Barbara Streisand effect. The cake shitters are out there. They're trying to get attention, and they're shitting in the cake. Now, you don't know when the people on the top of the cake are using the cake shitters as well. There might be somebody on top that's like, oh, those cake shitters are real. But the people on top, they can say anything, and anything down here is real. So no matter what the cake shitters do, it doesn't matter. It's whatever the top guys say matters for what the shitters in the cake do. Because there's cake, right? There's a bunch of cake, and there's people on top of the cake, right? And the people on top of the cake, they can shit all over the cake. Doesn't matter. And then there's people inside the cake eating that cake, and they're shitting inside the cake. They're making a shit-filled cake, as there's people shitting on top of the cake. All right, so the people shitting on the cake and then the people shitting in the cake. The people on the top could be like, there's people shitting in the cake. Or they could say that there's nobody in the cake shitting. And no matter what the people... Because the more the people in the cake eating it and shitting it, because you have to eat it to shit on it. Now, the people on the top's eating on top to shit on top of it, but, you know, they're eating and they're shitting on top. And there's people eating and shitting inside, and then there's people... It's a complicated situation. (917-719-5923).
Hey, Nick. I'm making a cum biscuit. Yes, I'm stacking layer upon layer of jizz, and it's just baking under my own body heat while I pump up and down on top of it. I'm adding layer after layer of this jizz into this cum biscuit that I'm creating, and it makes me so happy.
Diane, turn this
off. So happy that I'm creating this cum biscuit while I listen to you, Nick the Rat. Oh my God! Oh, I'm adding another layer. And there it goes. Oh, Nick, I love you, buddy.
All right, Halloween's coming like this guy's fucking jizz biscuits are, okay? And that we have too many people calling in tonight at 917-719-5923. It's very difficult to take all of the calls. And that's why we have to play more music. Yeah, let's liven the mood with the remix of Wet Ass Pussy by Cataphract. What did I just say? What?
Down inside of me, yeah. Jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I'm run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Help your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. You really ain't never got him looking for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots, hang your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy. I need a... Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a Henny drink, I need a weed smoke, not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope it lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy A1, just like his credit. He got a fear when I'm trying to wet it. I let him taste, now he diabetic. I don't wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. My head can misfire when I need the sun, it's going and drying, it's coming outside, yeah, I run that down. The colors behind me, I spit on his mic and I heat trying to sign me. Yana, I'm a freak bitch, handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig, make him feel like a T-10. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. In the food chain, I'm the one that eats you. If he ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big demeanor. I can make you bust before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then he can't bang. You can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If you fuck me and ask who's is it when I ride the dick, I'ma spell my name.
Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop with this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got with this wet ass pussy. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a pot. That's some wet ass pussy.
Well, yeehaw! Welcome everybody down to the sewer. We're talking about the newest technology in turning your lights on and off. Well, specifically off. Instead of the clapper, we've got the 6-shooter. You can turn off 6 light bulbs in your house with only one gun. You get all 6 shots. Bam, bam, bam. Turn off them lights right now without a care. And just don't aim it at your wife or your kids. Or your pets or yourself. Proven to work. If you have good aim, if you have shit aim, don't give us a call. But if you want to order more than one, you can get 2. That's 12 shots. 917-719-5923. Buy some today and shoot the fuck out of your light bulbs. Oh boy, they've been asking for it for years.
So we brought you down here into the sewer to get an honest opinion about our new 2017 Sewer Mobile. You are not an actor and wasn't paid to be brought down here. We just want everybody to know that. This is a complete honest view of the 2017 Sewer Mobile. But I want to tell you, as I take off this duct tape and gag, that this car is 100% environmentally friendly.
That just sound like a wet ass pussy. What is an ass pussy, by the way? I guess as long as it's wet, it doesn't matter. Anyway, welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio, where we're just discovering new scary tropes for Halloween and how we could extend the love. I don't fucking know. Life is some weird shit, and people don't want us to live it. You don't want to live your own life because your neighbors are annoying. Most of your neighbors are annoying. If your neighbors weren't annoying, you'd probably talk to them. But the fact that you don't talk to them probably means that your neighbor is slightly annoying. Maybe this is just like an urban city thing, like it's like a New York thing, because we have more neighbors than you might have in let's just say, Spearfish. In the city of Spearfish, the population might be less than New York City. Just saying, it might be. I don't know. I'm not a popularist. I don't know whose pussy's wetter, the New York or Stillwater. Don't know. Spearfish. So what scary movies are you watching this year for Halloween? Better fences make better neighbors for the most part. You know what makes an even better neighbor? A wet-ass front lawn with daffodils and shit growing out there. Diane, are we almost done with the show? I got my beauty sleep. I gotta take it. Oh, hi, everybody. We are still live. Nah. The population of spearfish is way less than New York City. It sounded like that, especially when those Chads dressed up like footballers, might have killed that guy in the over the creek. Everything's a real word. There's real words that we don't know exist yet. That's the weird part. Okay, hold on one second. This is a good point. Hi, everybody. There's a lot of stuff out there that doesn't exist yet, nor will it ever exist. But the fact that you could talk about it makes it exist. Now, the fact that you could talk about it doesn't mean that it's really real. You might be able to talk about something that doesn't exist because somebody told you it exists, so now you think it exists, but it doesn't actually exist. What does exist is we don't really know. Now, the fact that we don't really know would ever exist, it can actually exist or not. Some stuff that we might think exists doesn't exist, and some things that we don't think exist actually exist. There's a lot of shit going on out there, and maybe we should all just fucking relax. On top of some wet ass pussy. We have to listen to another song here. I think we have one more song. Let's close the show. Is the show ready to be over? Wait, there's another scary story. We have another story. We have story number 3 from Mystery Man. Number 2 wasn't Mystery Man though. Diane, did you label these? You don't. We have another story. I don't know what this might be. I don't know.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, this is Mystery Man. Man, a couple people last week were saying that Mystery Man sounded like that. I don't sound anything like that. That dork. That dork is. He's covered in pee on the floor of the sewers right now. It's kind of weird. I don't know why he's covered in pee, and it's purple pee, much like Octarian piss. He'll be fine. Since he actually gave me a call, he hit me up on my beeper and he told me, "Hey Zindu, can you help out your brother Mystery Man with telling another story?" And I was like, "Well, you know this giant tome from my Lord and Savior right here, this good book, the good book of our Lord and Savior Cthulhu. He's got tons of poems in here. So I figured, you know, while this guy is on the floor, knocked out because I hit him in the head, bonked him a little bit, little bonk, little bonk, little bonk. And bonks is fine. You know, you get bonked. You ever play Donkey Kong? He gets bonked all the time. He gets right back up. He's in every scene. Main character. Doesn't matter. Covered in piss. That's just an extra bonus, especially because it's from Oktar. It tastes like sweet, sweet vinegar. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We got another story I got to read to you here. This is another Cthulian Pumian. Let's read this one. No title again, because Cthulhu is badass here. Cthulhu. Please do not behead me, Cthulhu, for messing up your name. You're my Lord and Savior. Here we go. Do you see your walls? Do you see them bleed? Now look down. Do you miss your feet? I am in your brain, dragging my nails down large veins. Soon you'll be mine, and to others insane. Your rights are a joke. As I just spoke, I'm in your brain. Do you know what I'm saying? Life's now changed in every way. Your existence has changed, and so has your day-to-day. The air is black, and the walls are all cracked. Your neighbors are all gone, and the fate of the worlds lies on your back, which is petty, though, for someone such as me. Your world is a dot in existence, and existence is me. So close your eyes and shiver to sleep, and soon the end will come, and all will be me. I fucking love Cthulhu. He makes me hard. I don't know, it's something about Cthulhu's chants that makes Oktarians thicken their fucking trunks. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great evening, and maybe Mystery Man will wake up if he's not a pussy. I'll get him some tequila or something. I've seen it in Nick's watering hole. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Zindu out. Have a fucking great night. Bye.
Hello? Wait, Stillwater's gonna call in? You better call soon because I'm tapping out. I am tapping out. It's almost 1 a.m. People, my sewer chair is squeaking like I need some ranch hand. Halloween is here. Okay, look, Halloween is the time of the dead when we're supposed to, like, the dead come alive, and we have to scare them back to sleep, and we do it using, masks of whatnot, and sometimes we'll, hello, caller?
Hey, hello from Spearfish. How's it going? It's me, Stillwater.
Holy shit, is this Still's pee water?
Yeah, it's still pee water.
Have you ever been to a sock hop in a church?
Probably.
I do have actually a real question for you.
Okay, cool.
Hold on 1 second. This is... I've heard stories about this thing, and I have to see if this is real. Or, you're in South Dakota?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a restaurant called, what the heck is this restaurant's name? Oh, there it is. Not North Hill Cinema, but we're looking for, oh crap, where's this fucking restaurant? There's a restaurant in Astoria. And and they were talking about it. Oh, wait, I have it here.
Okay.
I have it here. I want to know if, okay, where's the restaurant name?
I can't help you
Millstone
with that.
Millstone Diner. Have you ever heard of Millstone Diner?
Oh, the Millstone, yeah! Oh my gosh, I know it very well, in fact.
And there's a liquor store across the street from Millstone?
Yeah, and a gas station. Yeah, it's right off of the interstate, just when you're coming into Spearfish. Yeah,
is there
I know it very well.
Is there a creek nearby?
Well, the creek is more towards the center of town.
It's is it Spearfish Creek?
Yeah. Yeah, and in the summer, kids go inner tubing down it. They ride on inner tubes down the creek.
Did you ever do that, the inner tube thing? That shit's fucking
Yeah, especially when I was a kid. Yeah, because it's really fun because it's kind of a fast moving creek, and there's like little tiny waterfalls that you go down, and it goes through the entirety of the town. It's great. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's even one part where it slows down and is super deep, and then there's a tree with a branch hanging out, and then there's a rope, and you swing on the rope, and then you jump into the deep part of the water. It's great. Yeah.
I went down in an inner tube in a river once, and it was the scariest thing ever. And there was like, if you need medical assistance, there's gonna be a stop off here, because there's a lot of a lot of thin, like you were saying, there's deep parts. The deep parts are fine. The parts that aren't deep are the scary parts, because there's like rocks, and those are slippery when there's a river flying over.
And it's going faster there too. You know,
yeah.
If it's fast and it's bumpy, it can be scary.
Did you know that down the road from Millstone on East Jackson Boulevard, there's a St. Joseph Catholic Church?
Oh, yeah.
And did you know that they have a sock hop on Halloween? Are you going to go to the sock hop on Halloween? At the church?
I don't know what I'm doing on Halloween.
I don't think anybody does.
But if they're having a sock hop over at at that church over there, I don't know. We'll see.
I have a real question. Have you ever seen homeless people in your neighborhood?
Oh, it's very few and far between. But there were a couple of homeless people that swang through, and they were okay. Their BO looked almost as bad as it smelled.
You're gonna say it
terrible.
It was a thick BO.
The beautiful thing about South Dakota is the winters get rid of all the homeless people like pretty much right away, just like the mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes suck. Wow. So
but they don't show up in the winter because it's super fucking cold out here. Like in the winter, like not in the summer. It's actually really nice in the summer.
Have you ever heard of Frawley Ranch?
Frawley Ranch?
Frawley.
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Okay. I'm just curious. I'm getting some reports in from this thing. Caller, can I ask you for Halloween this year?
Mm-hmm.
And in your area, do you think it's going to be a fun Halloween this year or a not fun Halloween? Do you think your Halloween is going to be good or bad?
It depends on how you make it, dude. I mean, we have all these like corn mazes and haunted houses. There's always stuff to do around Halloween. And up in Deadwood, they have a thing called Dead Weird.
Ooh.
And it's where everyone dresses up. There's costume contests and things like that. And they hop around all the bars in Deadwood, and then they come to Spearfish to throw up.
Listen here, you cocksucker. Have you ever dressed up for Deadwood?
For Dead Weird?
Yeah.
No. I haven't, because I usually have to work on those nights.
Oh, you get
all the really fun nights I end up working. And so I end up usually going to Halloween as a tired cook. But I have seen a lot of really great costumes up there. It's great.
Holy crap. This is a little... Okay, have you ever seen a homeless person that was recently drowned as a costume? Have you ever seen like a spooky... Because we were listening to a story recently that happened in your area about a homeless person that was kicked into a river that choked somebody near the Spearfish Creek.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a whole story about this that apparently occurred.
Wow, I wish I'd have woken up sooner.
Maybe next week when I
now I have to wait
post
till like tomorrow to hear it. Oh,
it was an interesting story, but it happened in your neck of the woods. You could hear it.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of ghost stories out in this area.
Oh, really?
Because yeah. Well, think of it this way: the Paha Sapa was sacred ground for the Lakota, and so technically every structure ever built in the Black Hills is literally built on sacred Indian burial ground. So yeah, every building is haunted, so I can't keep track of all the spooky shit that goes down.
Have you ever witnessed a Indian spiritual possession?
Yeah, and probably without realizing it sometimes. You see shit like that all the time out here.
Do you make a good pie? Have you ever?
Actually, it was my mother who was the pie master, and she gave me her recipe on how to make the perfect pie crust.
What was her favorite type of pie?
I really like cherry pie.
We have to. We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. Happy Halloween, and I hope you stay fucking cherry pie. Cthulhu with Life is Scary. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's over. It's fucking shit. It's true. It's true.
Let me break this down for you, Barber style. You're scared because if you try and fail, there's only you to blame.
It's fucking true.
Life is scary. Get used to it. There are no magical fixes. It's all up to you. You're scared because if you try and fail, there's only you to blame. There are no magical fixes. It's all up to you. Life is scary. Get used to it.
thank you to all that make life a little bit less scary. See you next week. Good night, America.
You were dreaming.
Yes. Things I had forgotten. And would not like to remember.
Tell me what you dreamt.
My mother was an innocent, child of nature. Condemned. Murdered. By my father.
Murdered by?
Murdered to save her soul. By a Bible-black tyrant behind a mask of righteousness. I was 7 when I lost my faith.
What do you believe in?
Sense and reason. Cause and consequence. I should not have come to this place, where my rational mind has been so controverted by the spirit world.
Fuck that shit!
No killing animals! Rats have rights!